For me, my conversation will be, I want to have a talk with the CEO about how serious are you about security, because you seem not to be. And I would not want to take you as a customer anyway, because you will see, if you are that low in the maturity, that low, it's the same as you driving a car with no car insurance. Welcome to Trust Issue by BEMO, the podcast where we go beyond checkbox compliance and get real about security. In every episode, we will break down what's happening in the world of CMMC, cybersecurity, and GRC, straight from the people building, auditing, and living it. Real conversation about real security.
Do you have any insights into like how or what they're doing?
Very often is I will use, from my perspective, what I use the ADT sign is hacker will start. So it's like someone wants to come and rob your house, and there is 10 house, 2 of them has ADT sign in front of it. The guy that want to rob your house is going to go for the one with no sign. Why would I take risk?
You need ADT.
Yeah, ADT.
Oh, okay, that's
I know.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I don't know now. Whatever it's the security.
Simply safe.
What?
It's the simply safe.
Okay. Anyway. So the other sign they would go is the same for the hyper. The hyper will try. And if he starts, well, this doesn't work, okay, why waste my time? Let me move on to the next one. It's automated spray. So, it's
right.
It's AI.
What are the typical automated attacks? Like, is it so it's just like
they try to guess brute force. They try to guess. Number one is they try to guess password. Okay.
Yep. Guess passwords.
They try that, and for me, the most we see is, again, phishing link for you to enter the path. This is what
phishing links.
Yeah, it's like find a way for you to click.
Right.
If you click, it's game over. I mean,
because if you don't have MFA or whatever,
MFA. Now, even if they click, now it's how fast the hacker will do to come in. All right. So if your secure score is up, like, can give example here. Of example, like, if I take the client, she enter her MFA code, boom, she was in. So from a BEMO perspective, from our security team, well, the legit person came in because the code was, you gave your key to the guy to rob your house. So the alarm didn't go on because you get the code of the alarm. He's in the house. Now the difference is you have a room that no one ever goes, and the door opens, and the guy wants to still goes there. It's the same with insider risk. We saw the hacker try to go to folder that this user never goes. Boom. Then to us, we blocked it.
Yeah. It's kind of like if someone was, it's almost as if like your house had cameras on the inside and was like, Bruno never goes to the garage at 1 a.m. Yeah. That's really weird, right?
Yeah. Or in the case, I would never go like, see your parents' bedroom and you see your kids going to bed. They never go to my bedroom. Why? So it's the same concept. So if your house has no security and you leave the door open, and they come in, it's the same. So at least, in our case, you have an MFA, but you give the code, the same as you give the key.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. And it's almost like the insider risk is like, you have cameras on the inside and someone decides, or, you're breaking all the stuff on all the books and stuff. And then they call the police because it's like, wow, that's weird. Bruno doesn't usually break his own stuff all the time,
Exactly. So for me, it's this thing. So you can decide to say, oh, I don't want to spend money. I will only pay a business premium, because the other one is more expensive. Yeah, but that day that you get your ROI on a little bit more money.
So recently you were learning about, the typical stats on Microsoft admins. What did you learn?
Yeah, one amazing stat on one of the conferences I went was 42% of admin don't have MFA. For me, this was a blowing number, kind of, it's like, wow, again.
The global admins on Microsoft.
Global admins. So again, you just feel like, there is 5.7 million of a small business in the US, and you are like, okay, let's to make a number, 2.5 million of a company may have a global admin with no MFA. Wow, a nice target. Like, of course you will be hacked. It's just like I was amazed. I was, even today, and this is just MFA. We're, nothing advanced.
Right. You would think that if half of the tenants in the Microsoft ecosystem don't even have a global admin, have MFA, they definitely aren't doing anything else, right? You can be sure that none of the users have MFA. You can be sure that there's probably no device management. There's probably nothing on that tenant
What's
whatsoever.
interesting? Very often, client will come to us, and they come and they always paint you a picture. Oh, everything is. I'm okay. I need some med, but everything is okay. And we open the hood, and you are like, oh, wow, no, there's nothing okay. Or like dentists coming to us. I'm HIPAA compliant. Oh, you're HIPAA compliant? Okay, you go there. You are no way HIPAA compliant. And and now, oh shit, I see why my medical data must be all over anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's kind of like a recent client that was saying that they were SOC 2 compliant, and they were telling all of their clients that they were SOC 2. And it turns out that they had bought a GRC platform,
Oh,
but they were not they were
yeah,
not SOC
I
2.
remember. I
Uh,
remember the call. It was interesting to say, "Oh, we are SOC 2. Oh, great. With which assessor do you work? Which assessor? Oh, I don't use an assessor. How do you know you are? Oh, my GRC platform said I am 100%. We kind of we laugh a lot, and then we started digging, and their GRC platform say 100%, but they almost didn't plug anything into it. So you
yeah.
know, so they had the
Yeah,
wrong
you're
thing.
at
Though.
100%, but you didn't plug in any of your
Yeah,
integrations.
exactly.
So it has nothing to read, right? So yeah, I feel like we see that a lot, especially, when we run those like Microsoft security audits for people. I feel like the next step is, okay, you have MFA. All right. Already half of them don't have MFA. Then the ones that do have MFA, you go run this Microsoft security audit tool that they have now, and you see everything comes back red. It's like a giant, like awful paper when like in English class and you're in right literature and the teacher puts red all over the paper and they realize that like they haven't deployed anything.
Yes. Yeah, it's just nothing by default, and again, and I could go back also an example. Yeah, they may fail, but we had a customer. Second time it happened that their employee is having lunch and is getting a ping on the phone to enter the code for the MFA. As the person enter the code and press OK.
Are
Boom.
they wait, were they working at the time?
What? Yeah,
Were they working? Was the employee working?
yeah, the employee was working. Okay. So, which means from the BEMO system, so the person saw an MFA showed up that she didn't initiate, enter the code. So from the BEMO SOC team, well, that person came in legitimately because you enter the code of the MFA. So
Oh, so this employee was not actually working. They were just like, I don't know, doing something. They saw
no,
a
I mean
code pop
they were at work, but again, they see an MFA that they didn't initiate, and instead of what is that, they were okay. Let me enter the code. Okay. So from a BMO perspective, from our security team, well, that person was legit because again. But at the end, is she gave the alarm code to the
to
hacker,
the hacker.
and now the
Yeah,
hacker is in the house.
yeah. The hacker's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, oh,
Wow.
oh, my job was easy. I mean, and
Yeah.
so, well, the cool part for us again, that customer has Microsoft E5. So because of that, we deploy for them insider risk. So now what happened is, of course, the hacker starting to go into part of the SharePoint and OneDrive that normally that user never go. So it raised an issue. Our sub team saw it and blocked automatically. So at least the hacker had no time to move. But if the company didn't even
And for
deploy, and then,
5v5 or
yeah,
insider deployed, then they would have
the
been
hacker
completely
would have had
screwed.
a lot of fun in no time
Yeah. Yeah.
because you
Yeah,
give
in
the
no time. Yeah.
no time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just again, it's you need to train, remind the employee. See, at BEMO, we do that exercise every month,
Yeah.
the
It's the whole
clicker.
point of the security awareness training
Yes.
is, to at least or the security awareness training plus all the fake phishing attacks that IT sends out,
Yes.
is to just kind of keep people on their toes,
Yes.
so that when someone does send or initiates an MFA, you don't just immediately go, "Put in the numbers," and let people in
Or
through the
at
front
least
door.
the cool part at BEMO, we are, you know, passwordless, with the passkey. So at least, I don't even know my BEMO password. Long time I haven't entered
Yeah.
a
Been
password.
a long time since I've ever had to put
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
password. Yeah, yeah. It's just Windows Hello or my iPhone,
Yeah, my phone. So it's just, and
Y
for me as a CISO is one thing less I have to worry because I know people, at least people can be sent to a fake site, enter your password. No one will enter a password because
yeah, nobody remembers their password.
they like, we
Yeah, they'll think it's weird that we would have to put in a password.
exactly. It's more, yeah. It's more now
Um,
because I have to enter a password or something is wrong.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, it's kind of funny that our security is so mature here that being prompted for a password on anything feels like you're being hacked.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright, well, we have, 478 customers. Um, every single one of them is SMB, I don't think many of those 478 are bigger than 500 employees. Probably most of them are in the, 20 to 100 user space. Um, having to manage as the CISO, all those customers, what kind of metrics, what kind of things do you see on average, for the customers, being attacked? What kind of attacks do they have? Like all that kind of stuff.
so the number one is phishing attack. So again, this is still the number one where people again wants to have your user click a link, and I guess it's still number one because people click. So again, it's just we feel like by now you will know, but no, we just you just need one person, and so
It
this is
it's kinda like when, I feel like I see this stuff on LinkedIn, obviously, being in sales, people are always saying, "Cold calling doesn't work." And I'm saying, "Well, if people are cold calling you, it's because it probably works." It's the same thing, right? Maybe it didn't work on you, but
yeah,
the strategy is working
and
overall.
it's a numbers game. I'm a hacker. It's all automated anyway. I'm going to blast, out millions of company, and I just need 1% click, done. I open the door, that's it. So it's it's a robot attacking you, and once the guy
Yeah, there's no effort involved,
is
right?
not for anymore. Yeah. I always
Yeah,
joke, I say, hey, my wife is from Brazil. I could be in the beach in Rio with my computer. If I want to be on the bad side, then it's okay. Let's ransomware 10 company per day, and I would be very,
right.
so it's
Yeah. It'd
sure.
be very easy.
Very easy. I think that,
Yeah.
then to answer your question, I think the second one is then after password spray. Again, so the way I look at it is, and this goes back to about half every year, about I would say half of the company goes under attack. Okay, and you can, yeah, half of our clients, so half of our clients you see they get on average attacked, and so the way I look at it is the same as if you had again your house and you have a simply safe security, you have a sign outside. If I'm a hacker, I drive by, or I am someone going to steal, not the hacker, I will say, oh, there is 10 houses and 8 with no sign. Okay, let me go after the 8 with a sign. Here's the same. They will start password spray, will try, and whoa, they will try, oh, it's not easy here. Let me try another technique. Let me try, well, let's go to the next one. I'm wasting my time. So you can see they are being targeted for a day or two. It stopped. They move to the next one. So it's kind of, but
Right.
it's
You just have to make it a little bit harder than everybody else,
exactly
right?
like we
Yeah.
discussed earlier, 2.5 million admin with no MFA. Go find,
Yeah.
go find those guys.
Yeah. It's kind of the same stats I've been seeing, about, the Teslas, because the Teslas have cameras all over them. So even when they're parked, they're watching everybody behind, and there were a lot of people who were getting arrested for vandalizing Teslas, right? Whatever Elon Musk politics aside, people were getting caught because people didn't realize that, they had cameras on the Teslas. as you can imagine, moving forward, a lot of people probably aren't going to attack Teslas because they know they're being watched,
Same.
right?
It's the same.
It's the same
Go to
thing.
the next car. You know.
Look at the next card. Okay,
Yeah.
so hackers will first write some sort of automated program to do like brute force, guess
Yeah.
some passwords.
This again.
If that doesn't work, then they send them like a phishing link to try to try to get them to put in the password, right? Okay.
It's automated. I can see it again. I see even from a BEMO. It's AI versus AI now. You know.
Yeah, AI
But
versus AI.
But it is AI. You know, it's now which one is the fastest to repeat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's a race game. You know.
Okay, so brute force doesn't work, or they can't get anybody to go click on a phishing link. Is there a third thing that they try before moving on to someone else? Or is that about it?
No, I think it's all the main thing again. I see on BMO. I think is guessing your password. I guess is guessing your password or you clicking is really the
Yeah.
main.
So it's that easy. People are putting in I mean, what that tells me is that for all of these SMBs, they're putting in such little effort
No,
that most of these hackers don't have to
no,
do
I can
anything
tell
crazy or
you.
anything.
So for all the company, we deploy the awareness training program. Okay,
Mhm.
our average is 42% of people clicking when we do the first test. So again, we start
Oh, when you do the fake phishing test
back
through like
phishing. You start
yeah.
42% is how it starts. 42%. Okay. And it's just, well, 40%. It's pretty much half of your company clicking. That's it, done. So you already know. So, and it's why, again, company won't do that. So they do this exercise and I'll tell the goal you should be, below 3. This is why, so it's a lot of work.
Below
It's not,
3%.
yes,
Yeah.
so, but, and again, if people know, again, we discuss, BEMO, we do it every month, it's, again, and you get automatically trained and you are in trouble. If you had 3 clicks, you will be in trouble with our HR department because as a security company, we cannot take that risk.
Yeah.
So,
And they gotta be good. You can't just be using the out of the box,
yeah. And
yeah.
you can see now they're all AI driven, so it's becoming very good. So I don't know if you saw the story. It was last month to a company in Hong Kong. It's a company asked for a wire transfer of $20 million. Okay, so what it was is the guy in finance received his mail. Hey, I would need you to. So of course he's like, oh, this is not true. Let me call a meeting. So he called a meeting. And on the video, he has his CFO, all the finance team in a call and a discussion. Okay, for him it was. So he did the wire transfer. The
Wait,
vid-
but everybody else said that it was real?
no, it was a fake video.
Oh, it was a
It was
fake.
all AI, but it looked real voice, real team. So it's a
What?
first. Yes. So the person got it.
They
Yes,
faked the team meeting?
yes, they faked the team meeting. Okay.
What?
Yes. So it was the whole, again, just how it's becoming, wow. The person felt like, wow, I did my due diligence. I called a meeting. I saw all of you, you know, and
Wait,
yes,
how is that
uh,
possible?
I think now with AI video you can do so. Again, I could become again. I just want again. They went after a company that could wire $20 million.
Of course.
Okay, it's not,
Wow.
you know, but
Wow, that's pretty crazy. But I mean, to me, when I'm thinking of all these SMBs is like if most of these, hackers are sending out just like brute force attacks to just guess passwords, and send a fake phishing link, like that is so basic, right? It's so basic. And if you had even just like basic things like MFA, conditional access policies, um, or even just like your typical anti-phishing tool like Defender for Office 365 or safe links, safe attachments, that kind of thing. Almost none of those types of attacks really work. Or like for the most part, they'll just give up and sure, if they kept trying, maybe they'll figure out a way, but they're like, all right, on to the next one because it's just not worth it.
yeah, again, I will touch some wood. None of our customers with the system today, have been hacked because again this is good enough. The one that got in trouble is, yes, our customer, like we said, someone give the MFA. We are able to catch it later, but now you are playing with fire. But so again, you just put enough security for people to move on.
Right. Um, So what do you say about the like? Because I feel like I see this all the time when talking to prospects. Is you're talking to people who they say they don't have MFA turned on. They don't have like an anti-phishing solution whatsoever, like no proof point, Mimecast, Defender, whatever. And they say we've never been attacked. We're all good. We've never seen anything happen.
So have they been attacked? For sure, guarantee. Have they been breached? Well, maybe not. Maybe they were lucky not being breached. But I mean,
They have no way of proving it.
yeah. And for me, to that, my conversation will be, I would want to have a talk with the CEO about, how serious are you about security? Because you seem not to be, and I would not want to take you as a customer anyway, because you will see if you are that low in the maturity. I mean, that low. I mean, it's the same as you driving a car with no car insurance.
But half the companies have maturity that low.
Yes, but I think I would say at least maybe already the customer that come to us, even when they come, they are really that low. I think most, the customer that come to us, I don't think I remember many having. They have at least MFA. They have the basic. Their Microsoft Secure score is still super low. 15. It's like that's it.
Sure.
Beyond,
Zero.
but I mean, but at least I feel like, and I think maybe it's why they reach out to BEMO, is they say, hey, I want some security. Maybe. Yes, otherwise they will just not even contact us.
Yeah.
That is another episode of Trust Issue. In this conversation, help you think differently about compliance, security, or trust. Share it to help someone who is still stuck in a checkbox mode. Each week, we will keep bringing you more episodes, resources, and real-world insight from the BEMO team. Wherever you are listening from, don't forget to rate the podcast and follow us to stay up to date on the latest development in the GRC space. Remember, compliance gets you certified, but real security, that earns trust. Thank you for listening.